Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about how I got this look. So if you're down for some girl talk as well as some wig talk, then make sure you stick around.
I'll be a new bitch every week. You feel me? Hey guys, so I'm going to be attempting to put this wig on while I answer some of your questions. You guys sent me so many questions on Instagram. I put up a question and answer on my Instagram stories a couple weeks back just because I had so many new followers and I really love interacting with people who follow me. I want to know, like what brought you there? What's up? What's interesting you? Who are you? And I'll let you know a little bit about who I am. So when I put that up, a lot of you sent all new questions. Some I've already answered before, but that's okay. They're new, so I'll answer it again. That's no problem. But I thought I would try something new. Like, as a Libra, I changed my look a lot. I want half my head to be like a 64-inch weave and this side to be shaved bald. Like, I so happen to be bald all the way around right now, but I'm telling you, every day this week I've been like, I want braids, I want a tape-in, I want to weave. Now y'all, I have never tried putting on a wig before. Like, it's just, I don't know, I've always been like, it's not me. And truth be told, for real, like, I just always make fun of people with wigs. Not make fun, let me rewind it. It's not make fun, but I'm always like, I would just be like, what lace? I'd be like, that one right there, like that lace. But the other thing is, I don't know how to do hair. That's one thing about me. I have never been responsible for doing my own hair. My poor child suffers from that because I can't really do her hair. I give her a cute bantu knot, a quick little something, but that's it. Like, my mom never did my hair. Maybe just regular plaits, but not like, I can't braid to the scalp, I can't cornrow. So I watched a couple of videos, just to prep, just to see, and it doesn't look that hard. Again, I love to play myself. I love to act like I can do something after watching 1 to 2 videos, but I felt like, it's just us, no big deal. Like, if I mess up, I mess up, but we can try to get through it. So the lace front wig that I'm going to be wearing today is from OUTRE. This is style Isla or Isla, I'm not really sure, and it's in the color 1. So this is heat resistant fiber, so you can put up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit on it. I'm not really sure I'm gonna be putting any heat on this wig though. But yeah, this is a pre-plucked, says it's pre-plucked lace parting, natural baby hairs, synthetic lace front. So I'm taking it out of this packaging. So this is a side part synthetic wig. Let me pull her out of her net. Just a really pretty curl pattern. Like, I really love this like deep loose wave. And this is the lace in the front. Not really sure what this lace is. Some people be like, this is the Swiss lace, this is the transparent lace. Like, girl, I don't know. But it shouldn't be that hard to blend into my skin. It also has combs on the inside. So 1, 2, 3 combs on the inside. I don't really need the combs myself. And this does say it's a side part, but this looks like a center part to me. That might just be my ignorance, but let me just double check that I got a center. No. Doesn't that look like a center part to y'all? Am I bugging out, or is the wig just, did I just not have it straight? No, it's giving, let me just see. No, it's a side part. It's a side part, it goes right here. Cover this forehead just a little bit. No guys, like, I actually love this hair. Stop. Like, I might cut it a little shorter because, like, let me get up a little bit. Why would I cut it? Why would I cut it? It's coming right to the right part that I would get like a normal weave in. And this comes over perfect, just enough here that I can, like, I don't have to finesse all these baby hairs because obviously I don't know how to do any of that. So we'll see. Other materials that I have, got to be glue. I have a perfect melt elastic band. I have hair scissors, you know, to cut the baby hairs. I have a rat tail comb to press that lace in. I told y'all, I've been doing my research or whatever. And then I got a kabuki brush. All these are from a beauty supply, so literally didn't spend over $5 on each of these supplies. I got the kabuki brush because since this is synthetic, I can't bleach the knots. So I'm going to be tinting the lace with a foundation. This foundation is Ruby Kisses Cream, and let me see, level 12, that's what it is. Ruby Kisses Cream, level 12. Sorry if that's not focusing. The next thing I have is this, what do you call this? It's like a razor or something. I also got Bold Hold to hold the lace down, but I'm not sure if I should use Bold Hold on my first application. I don't know if I'm that confident just yet. So I might just do the Got to Be instead of this, but we'll see as we go, like what it's giving. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And then second to last, I have this foundation and just this foundation marker, because the one thing that always mystifies me, and I guess when I have the wig on, I'll like figure it out. How do you know where to bring your hairline? Can I give myself a new hairline? Because, so I've seen other girls use that to like mark where they want to actually like glue their situation down. So I'll be, you know, taking that tip. I'll be following that tip. I felt like that was a lot. So this is it. I'm gonna start working on this hair while I start to answer some of your questions. First questions first. Did you always have an eye for content creation? Your content grabbed me immediately. Thank you. I really love hearing that, of course, but I also, it's just really like amazing to hear people say things like that, like my content grabbed them immediately, because y'all like, no. To answer the question, no, I did not always have an eye for content creation. I've actually always thought that it's something I couldn't do. Like, I have a lot of friends that are in marketing, a lot of friends who, you know, content create in various different fields, and I've always been a person who's like A, B, then C, then D, very orderly, very organized, very type A, but most of all, very living for my Caribbean, more specifically Haitian parents. So what is content? Okay, what is content? You are going to school, you're going to be a lawyer, doctor, or ou bien get out of my face content. So there was no type of like room to be like creative at all. And I actually don't want to make this a sad vlog, but I literally remember the moment where I just was certain that my parents were not going to support anything like creative. And they are supportive now for sure, because it's like I pay my own bills, so please. But back then I definitely knew like there was a path set out for me as the only daughter, the oldest child. Like it was all on my back, it was all on my shoulders to carry on whatever I assumed my parents wanted from me. So it's not like anyone sat me down and was like, you know, like you need to do this or you need to become this. Like they didn't specifically say any of that, but I just could feel that like you know, like whatever it is that they were asking of me, I need to like do it. Which was just succeed by any means, like make them proud, carry on the name. So I actually ended up going to college, and then I went to grad school as well. So I'm a poli-sci major, double major. I'm a poli-sci English major, and then I went to graduate school to get my degree in higher education leadership. I've always been on the side, you know, apart from my like other dreams, other little, you know, little creative dreams, I've always been interested in education. So I pursued that to the highest level that I could. And I was a teacher for 7 years, which is why I was in New York. I was teaching there. I loved teaching, loved it, loved my kids. They're still my kids. Some of them still watch my YouTube. So hi babies, hi. Yeah, that was definitely a passion of mine that I fell into. because I didn't go into it to teach. I went into it to do like college admissions work or higher education work. But yeah, I fell into it and I really, really loved it. I'm trying to see which one of these fits me the most. And I think it's the darker one. Drop my wig. I'm gonna use the kabuki brush and this to just tint this lace. I hope I'm doing the first things first. Yeah, so no, did not always have an eye for content creation. Other people, like if you know me in real life, I'm actually hilarious. Like I am. It's hard to come across that on camera. Like it's just, I'm talking to myself. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's freaking weird. But yeah, a lot of people have always told me like, oh my God, you should get a TV show. You should blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, really? And then I just, you know, had to pay the bill. So I had to go to work. Next question. What was the first step you took to integrate yourself as Steph and your new role as mom? So I am like a glass half full person when it comes to that women can have it all thing. I think, yes, we can have it all, but just not at the same time or just not on the same day. So when I had Cadence, I know that I kept reminding myself, I kept, you know, out loud saying to myself that I'm still a person. I was a person before she was. And I never stopped saying that to myself because that was a major thing. I didn't want to only be a mom. I didn't want to only identify as that. And I remember vehemently like just rejecting anything that made me feel like I just had to present as a mom only, or maybe a mom first. Like, you know, I lived in Brooklyn. Cadence was born in Brooklyn, and it's just a very heavy like mom group city, but especially the area I was living in. And I just like, no, like I stayed away from all of those because I just felt like, one, those are pretty fake, and two, I just felt like those women are just looking to accept the next phase of their life as if the part of them before their child like died, like it no longer existed. And I didn't want to subscribe to that. I still do not want to subscribe to that. So that really was my first step, reminding myself like this is still my life. My daughter has entered my life. I have not entered hers. And just always trying to figure out ways that I can still maintain the things that I love, even the new things now, right? I think the only thing that's changed is, well, one, obviously I'm getting older, so I have new interests, interest on top of the other interests that I already had. And the other thing that's changing is how I'm able to enjoy those things. So yeah, besides the adjustments that I've had to make, I still, you know, find a way to enjoy the things that I want to enjoy, period. So that's that. It was just a real, like being real with myself, being real with my daughter, and then also realizing I am who I am so that she could be who she's going to be. And I stick to it. I'm just coloring the lace, really making sure that this like part is colored in and the lace is colored in as much as I can for now. The girlies talk about a pluck. I think you're supposed to like pluck behind the first row of hair so you're not pushing your scalp back blue. No, I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right, guys. Like I can see that it's not so full. All right, one thing I definitely want to pluck a bit is this hairline, or yeah, this part. All right, so next question. What encouraged you to move to a new city? So the well-rounded answer is that I was searching for stability. The bit of a long-winded answer is I had to leave New York because I had to leave a toxic relationship. I actually was just in, you know, a relationship with my child's father, and things were just not working, and they were a little bit more than not working. Like it was just a horrible situation for me. It just became a situation where I just was not able to just find any peace. My nervous system was completely out of whack, and it was gonna stay out of whack if I stayed in New York, and if I stayed having to be emotionally dependent on this person who's really dealing with their own emotional instability, and they were like dragging me down with it. So I needed to leave. I wanted to get help for myself, and I wanted to get help with being able to raise Cadence. So I left New York, where I was for 7 years, and went back home. Home is really, it's not really my home. I haven't been there in forever, but where my parents are and where my brother still lives, I went back down to Miami. And moving there, I found that I don't remember why I haven't been home in some time. Like sometimes you go back home, like, and after you've been gone for so long, and this was the case for me, I felt like I really did remember why I wasn't at home. Like my parents aren't the best grandparents. It's actually a little disappointing, honestly. Like I didn't think that they would be so ill prepared to be grandparents, because my parents are much older. So it was kind of like, did you guys not have a plan? Like, did you guys not think I would grow up? Just a lot of stuff was coming up. Like as I was coming out of my toxic relationship, I was like in heavy therapy. A lot was coming up for me with like how underparented I was. And so I'm sitting there staring at my parents while I'm trying to parent, and I'm like, it was just too much. So I decided that too was not a place where I was going to find stability, and where my nervous system was going to be able to just chill. And I began to make plans. I actually moved to Charlotte blindly. I wanted to move to Atlanta, but Atlanta was doing too much. I waited like a year too late to move, and there was just like a lot going on in terms of like everyone moving down to Atlanta because of the pandemic. So all the prices were basically New York prices. And I'm like, why would I leave New York to move to Southern New York? Like it didn't make sense. So someone was like, did you try Charlotte? It's like Atlanta part 2. And I was like, so it's been the perfect place to just really have 2 feet on the ground again. I haven't felt like this in I don't know how long, and it's really enabled me to really get into my content, really enabled me to really find out what I want to do, like who I want to do it with, when do I want to do it, and I'm able to have that stability, and I'm able to give that stability to myself, which I was missing, which made me feel like a crazy person. So let's slap her on so that I know where I'm supposed to cut this, y'all. Ooh, first of all, is it too dark? No, it's not. You guys can see like this is gonna blend, right? Here on my face. Is it giving scalp? No, it's giving wiggy. But let me actually put this wig on. It's like still eye rising in the back. But I haven't seen myself with actual hair in quite some time. So I'm honestly shocking myself. All right, is this my new hairline? Have we chosen? I guess so. The lace doesn't go all the way around. It's just temple to temple. I know there's like fancy wig girl terminology for this, but I am not one of them. So do I cut the whole thing? Oh, I need to check. Hold. This is where my concealer situation comes in, so I know where it is that I actually want the glue to be placed. I think I am gonna glue it because it is 7 o'clock here, and if this looks good, I actually want to take pictures in it, and so I'm gonna end up going to sleep with this on. So I'm just, you know, making a line of demarcation so I know where it is that I actually want this glue to be. I am gonna use the Bold Hold, what is it? Bold Hold Active lace. I feel like this is, I'm gonna lift this just a little. All right, while I'm doing this, let's get to the next question. Where would you live if you can choose anywhere in the city or in the world? Where would you live if you could live anywhere in the world? I would live in Paris. I actually think about it all the time. I want to live in Paris for like 1 year. If someone was doing like a sublet or something, if you're watching this and you're subletting your apartment, let me know. I'll be right there. I would love, love, love to live in Paris, just because I feel like I went there for my 30th birthday and I just didn't get enough of it. I didn't get enough of it. I wanted to just see more of like not like Paris, you know, Paris the tourist. I wanted to see Paris for like what Paris is, and I just think like I belong there. She's a Parisian girl at heart, and I speak the language, so hello, you know what I mean? It is kind of ironic that a Haitian wants to live in Paris because Google it, but oops, not me getting glue in my hairline. This is not good. It's not gonna bode well. Yeah, it's ironic that a Haitian wants to live in Paris, but I do, and they owe me. I honestly shouldn't be paying rent. Honestly, all Haitians there should not be paying for a freaking thing. Again, if you don't know why I'm saying that, Google Haiti and France. Come back and tell me what you've learned. You're supposed to let the first layer dry clear. So I'm gonna let it do that. Okay, so next question. Will you be willing to work with other inspiring YouTubers? I have like mixed feelings about these questions. I get this a lot in my DMs actually. First, I would like to say never, but I'm not really like interested in that, and I don't even really know how that would work. And two, I be feeling like, and no shade, but the people who end up asking me that have like no subscribers or like 3 subscribers and have like 1 video and it's, what do you want? Do you really want to collab, or do you want someone to like do all the work and then bring attention to your channel? I think that in any work arena that I've been in, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I turned on the camera and people just started following me for no reason. You know what I mean? Like I just grew a community out of nowhere. Like you can do the work and meet somebody that is also doing the work, and maybe you two will communicate and combine and collaborate together. But I just definitely feel like I am so open, and I help whomever asks me for any type of specific help in my DMs. I don't ever mind that. I'm like, I'm busy, but I'm never that busy, and I feel like I hate a gatekeeper bitch. I hate it, so that will never be me. I mean, come on with the testimonies. Anytime somebody asks me like, what am I using, what's my equipment, what's this, like how should you do an Amazon store, how do you I am always ready to answer. I give it time, I give it attention, but I do feel that people who are asking me for certain types of collabs just literally want to like rub off on me and see if they get a little bit of what I got, and I'm like, bitch, I barely got it, so please. Okay, so I think that layer is dry. I'm gonna put 1 more layer because that's what the girlies do, you know, they put 1 more layer. And if this doesn't work out, it's a wrap. But if it does, I'll be a new bitch every week. You feel me? All right, so as that's drying, let's get to our let's get to our next question. How did you know it was really y'all? This is a question. How did you know it was really over with your ex? I know it was really over when I found myself not wanting to be let down anymore. Like, I just feel like what kept bringing me back to him was the hope of what we could be, the hope of what he could be. And I was just like, maybe if I see it hard enough, I'll see it hard enough for the both of us. And it was just failing every time. And I was the one being let down. And I was just tired of being let down. I was like, in Charlotte, I'm having good times. I'm having good moments. I'm making it work for myself. And, you know, slowly as I keep focusing more on myself and things are responding to me, right? I'm getting like positive feedback on Instagram. I'm getting great feedback on YouTube. The brands are coming for the girl. And I'm like, why the hell, why would I wanna, you know, if he would come back with what his mess was or whatever, or even me sometimes, because that, you know, it wasn't all him back then too. I would run to the toxicity when I needed a little love, however it is that I experienced love in my childhood and before him and whatever. Like, I would go to toxic love, toxic attention. So I would run back to him too, child. It wasn't just him. So I just felt like, wait, like, I remember what happened last time I went there. I remember last time, you know, we tried to do this. Like, I don't want that anymore, actually. Like, I want this, like, I was more sure of what I wanted, and I was more sure that what he was giving was not what I wanted or needed. And when I started realizing that, that I wasn't seeking those things anymore, I was like, oh, damn, Zaddy, it's over. And it was kind of sad. Isn't that weird? Like, I was happy it was over, but then I was like, fuck, like, I wish he got it together. We could have been superstars. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really could have. We really could. Y'all see this daughter we made. Like, we really, if it was a boy, oh, if I had a, oh. But it is what it is. And the other thing, I also just really started accepting him for who he is. And I think that's the only reason we can slightly co-parent now. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm this person and he's that person. And I just have to maintain boundaries around what that person is, so I can live my life. So yeah, sometimes, like, you know, when you just focus on yourself so much, you then start to reject things that don't fit what you're trying to build for yourself. And that's exactly what happened to me. And it wasn't overnight, but it was overnight. Like, I didn't realize that focusing on myself was doing that until I tried to go back to it and it tried to come back to me, and I was like, ew. All right, as a third layer dries, someone wanted to talk to you guys.
Hi everybody,
What's up, everybody? So what did you want to tell them?
I'm doing my mommy hair today.
Oh, you're doing my hair?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm a
okay.
hairstylist, Tangle. So I can know how to tangle your hair.
Okay.
But wait 1 minute. But we have to tangle this.
Are you liking this hair though?
Yeah, I like that hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like mommy with long hair or short hair?
Long hair.
Yeah, you love a little long hair.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Whoopsies.
Sorry.
That's okay, baby. It was just an accident. No big deal, right?
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna put this lace down now. Am I? Okay, so mommy needs to finish her hair. Can I finish my hair?
Come in.
I'll let you comb it at the end. So let me finish this part and then I'll come get you, okay? Say see you later, guys.
I'm going to go down way.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right, so obvi, this tab needs to go. Are you supposed to cut this straight across? Did the girlies say don't do that? Okay, let me, bloop. I think, oh yeah, it says don't cut it straight across so that you could have more of a natural, like a natural lace blend. And that makes sense to me. Can you imagine? This is starting to look like something almost immediately. I'm about to start charging $9,000 for a wig lay next. Hit me up, girls. All right, now that I put this down, why does this look like there is no part? That's kind of dumb. It's kind of annoying. What's the next question? What are your goals for this year? So I definitely made a video. Was that on here? Yeah, I definitely made a video about goal setting, maybe like in January, or no, like my end of the year video for December. Goal setting and how I approach goal setting. So I make, how are you supposed to put this on? Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, it's pretty tight, but I guess it needs to be tight to really melt the lace. So the question is, what are your goals for this year? The way I do my goals is that I do, you know, my vision board, whether it be digital or like an actual vision board. Either way works. Either way helps you with your manifestation. But I do like a bigger, like what I see for myself this entire year, what I really want to touch, what I really want to make mine, what I really want to be around, right? And then I go back and make monthly vision boards. And then I go back and make like, are they weekly ones? Not really, yeah. Sometimes I do make weekly vision boards, but they're more of like a to-do list, like what I need to accomplish this week in order for my next 2 weeks to look like something, right? So I really shrink it down. But My huge goal for February, I'll talk to you guys about that, and I made a short about it, is that I want to reach 1,000 subscribers by March 1st. So by the end of February, I am hoping and praying I have 1,000 subscribers. Right now, actually, I have 950 subscribers, supporters, community, families, my bros, my misters, you know, anything, whatever you guys like to be called, just like family to me. So there are 950 of you so far as of today, which is February 17th. And like, I'm so delighted, but I don't know, you never know. It could be like a lull. Sometimes you get like all these followers, and then sometimes some people like unfollow you, you know, for whatever reason. And then sometimes you would just hit like all these followers and then it just like flatline. So I don't know, I got a full week left. Let's see if I hit that goal. It is hoping and wishing. Hopefully this is the video that does it for y'all. You know, if I lay her right, you guys will come back and see a little bit more. But yeah, that's my goal, 1K on YouTube. I also set a smaller goal within like the quarter. So like for the first 3 months, so I have until end of March, I want to hit 3 paid partnerships. I am also well on my way for that. So yeah, I do a huge vision board, then I break it down to monthly, sometimes checklists for like bi-weekly, and then I just keep it real with myself that way. Like I just feel like it overwhelms me if I only do one big ass vision board and then I'm trying to touch 10,000 things at once. Like no, like what can you do with where you're at right now? I be talking while I'm doing baby hairs. Let's just see, distract from what I'm doing. Focus on my words, y'all, and not this attempt of a mess. Like baby, whoop, whoop. Okay, hold on. No, I don't know what that is.
Why do we keep doing that? Like it's going this way. Like no, I'm fucking trying to straighten it down. This shit keep going like whoop. Like no, go do what the fuck?
I don't ever want to deal with that again. Listen, whatever's going on under here is what's going on under here, and we're gonna accept it for what it is, because while this marinates, I don't even know what the hell. I think I like ripped some lace down here or whatever. I'm going to zhuzh up my makeup just for the final look. While I do that, we're going to, let me see, do I have time for another question? Do we have time for another question, Bill? We do. Okay, so I'm gonna answer one more question. I am actually just going to zhuzh up my blush. I'm using the Jaclyn Cosmetics. I just got this from Morphe. It's the bronze and blush duo in Hot Lava and Cocoa Rich. I have been wanting to try an orange blush, and this is just like the perfect orange hue. Let me show you guys how gorgeous this is. Hold on, look. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So perfect. It is a perfect orange for a black girl's skin tone. Blend, blend, blend. I think I got a little bit more on this cheek than this cheek, but it's okay. It's okay. You can work it out. And you gotta work it out. Damn, I haven't heard that song in a minute. Almost broke. Almost broke the goddamn. I'm just gonna go back over my under eye with my Laura Mercier translucent honey. Okay, touching that up, making her brighter. A little lip moisturizer. All right, so let me pick another question. Are you going to date again soon? No. That was just the quick and fast answer of it, but really guys, I don't see it in the cards for me dating anytime soon. I talked about this in my dyeing hair, like I was gonna dye my hair blonde. I do not see myself dating anytime soon, just because there's so much I feel like I need to still recover from, for real. And there's so much life that I need to live unattached to someone else. But more importantly, there's just a lot that I'd like to accomplish before I meet the person that's going to be for me ultimately. I have a lot of asks. I have a lot of, you know, like demands for this next man, because I'm coming prepared this time. I'm coming, you know, still me, but like fully just ready to just really put it all out there, put it all on the table. And, you know, if I'm to meet my equal, I just want to be ready. I want to just have all the things that I need to have. I guess plainly put, I want to be able to, look at the difference. You put a lash on and no lash. I just want to be able to make sure that, you know, if I'm wanting a man who's gonna buy me this, buy me that, I want to be able to buy it for myself as well. And I know, you know, I've seen on Twitter, the men are like, men don't care. We don't care what you do. Da, da, da. If we want to spoil you, we're gonna spoil you. That's nice. Until things get a little rocky, until, you know what I mean? I don't ever want to be out on my ass. I don't ever want to be like, okay, if he leaves me, what am I to do? We see that story all the time. We see it all the time, you know? Love is love until it's dead, you know? And love do cost a lot, okay? Contrary to what Nick Cannon wants you to think, love costs a lot. And I just want to be secured. So I want to come correct for my next boo. That's one. And then for two, I want to just live my life. We're just living life. I want to live my life for a little bit. I definitely have just been in a relationship for quite some time. I could have some fun here and there, but I'm not going to take anybody serious. And I also just don't think my husband, the man for me, is in Charlotte. Like the men here, the black men here, love them some white women's. I don't fit that category, do you know what I mean? So that would be a little difficult for me. All right guys, so this is the finished look. I might cut some of the ends, like it reaches right here. I don't know why I would cut it. Maybe if it gets like ratty at the bottom, like if this is synthetic hair. So maybe if it gets ratty at the bottom, I'll cut it shorter so that, you know, like it's not tangling at the bottom or anything. But I do like the length that it's at right now. So this is that. The lace is pretty, you know, as gone as it's gonna get again. Like I feel like you guys might be able to see a little bit of lace. You're always gonna see a little bit of lace, but for me, like it's disappeared. Someone would have to be in my business to really like see that there's lace here. But other than that, I'm really loving this wig. Like for a quick, I definitely am gonna buy a couple more just to have here. This is the back of the hair. You see that, and then again, this is the curl pattern, but I love it. What do you think? All right guys, so thank you so much for sitting with me during this Q&A and during this first wig install. I'm actually loving this. I am pretty proud of myself just for the first time. This is pretty okay if you ask me. I'll definitely be practicing some more. Maybe we could do some more together. But in the meantime, if you like this video, don't forget to like it. Definitely don't forget to subscribe and then hit that notification bell so you know when I post some more. All right guys, have a good night. Bye.